Hey guys, SB here, Papa's Remedy Garden. I'm talking to the 40-year-olds and above. Okay, everybody else can benefit too, but specifically to the 40-year-olds and above about your sugar intake. Those who have a traumatic brain injury, like myself, I'm talking to you too. Sugar. Sugar causes inflammation in your body and in your brain. Once that happens, you'll start having problems. You'll start feeling them, but may not be able to link it to the sugar. You may have joint pains, knees, elbows, things like that, right? It also impacts the brain. It impacts the gut. You start having inflammation, right, in your gut. You'll have inflammation in your brain. How may that manifest? You'll start having issues with your thinking, your processing. You'll feel foggy after you eat that something sweet that you had. You'll start having problems with your memory, okay? Starting to become forgetful. That sugar is causing inflammation in your brain. How will it manifest in your gut? You may have a stomach ache, okay? So inflammation is a result of an irritation. So what irritated you was the sugar. It's an irritant, okay? Before I had my brain injury, I really loved, and I loved sweets. I loved the cookies, the cakes, the pies, the cobblers. Oh man, let me tell you, I loved it so I could bake them because I love to cook. I can bake. I think I'm pretty good too. But I love to bake, and I would eat those things once I made them. If I made a cake, I sliced that cake until it was gone. Anybody else in the house got something? That's good. But me, I enjoyed it. I love breads. I love rolls. I love, different things like that. Candy. Yeah. All of those things that are sugary, and you probably do too. But now that you're 40 and above, now that you have a traumatic brain injury, okay? I'm talking about myself twice there, okay? Age and with traumatic brain injury. It's time to let that go. It's time to find better alternatives than that white refined sugar. You know what I'm talking about. They come in that yellow bag. They come in that white bag that you buy at the grocery store, right? 5 pounds, 3 pounds, or whatever, okay? And leave it alone, okay? There are other things that you can buy, okay? You just got to change the way you think of things and don't think that you're missing out and that you're not able to have what you like. I want you to think about what's most important, and that's your brain health. That's the health of your body, okay? Those things are important. Start losing your mind, and then you realize, okay, I need to take better care of myself, okay? Hormones are changing, 4-year-olds, 40-year-olds, traumatic brain injury survivors. Hormones are changing in your body, okay? You need to keep your mind strong. One of the things is getting rid of that sugar. Have a better relationship with your food, okay? What if these things never even existed? We wouldn't even miss them. If that refined, processed, bleached sugar never existed, you never even tasted, you wouldn't even miss it. So let's just kind of eliminate that out of our diet, all right? So what can you do instead? You have a sweet tooth. What do you like? Let's try some medjool dates. Excellent. Sweet. You will open up this date right here, like so. Open it up. And there's a seed inside. You take that seed out. Now you have what's left. This beautiful date right here. Let me tell you, satisfying. This medjool date is satisfying. It will satisfy your sweet tooth. You just have one. Okay, if you really got a super sweet tooth that day, you might get through 2. This baby is good. Trust and believe. There also are other things you can have. You can have raisins. If you like raisins, get you some raisins. Mix it with some nuts, some walnuts. Okay, mix it with some sunflower seeds. Mix it up, put it in a baggie, and eat that. And you can give that to your children too. Then there's also fruits, all kind of fruits. I just pulled out one we had on here at the house. We like kiwi, we like pears, it's apples, it's the fall, so it's apple season, okay? Fall, okay? Think of apples falling off the tree. It's time for you to get into the sweet fruits like this. There's also bananas. If you like bananas, use some bananas in you, okay? Just one. You can get the little red burro bananas. Some people like the yellow ones, prefer that. Once they get those brown spots on the banana, that's when you want to start eating it, okay? Start getting creative. That's the point. Start getting creative. Also, bake. Ooh, this right here. This here is supposed to be a cookie, but I call it a protein patty. It is a simple, sweet treat. And it's made with the medjool date, okay, that I just showed you. It's kind of beat up. The medjool date and some chickpeas, unsweetened chocolate chips, okay, some vanilla extract and things like that. I got this recipe. That's what you want to do, is get creative. You may not always think of things on your own, so you want to get creative. Go out there and get recipes. This recipe, like I was saying, I found it online. A good brother, he's a vegan. He cooks vegan meals and treats and things like that. And I saw this recipe and I went ahead and borrowed it. I said, I'm going to make this, and I am not disappointed. I am so freaking pleased with this cookie patty. And it's so moist and it's so good. Oh my God. I have to control myself. And it's no sugar, no flour, right? And it's an excellent, oh God, just try it, okay? I think I'll put the link below, or his name, his page on there. But the recipe is so freaking good. God, dog. This right here, whew, you try it, you're gonna love it. Chickpea, a damn chickpea cookie. The sweetener was medjool dates, though. Gotcha. All right, moving on. Get you some cookbooks and vegan cookbooks. There's so many people online now that have cookbooks and recipes that are vegan and vegetarian, whatever you want to follow. They're good. Okay, try them out. Get creative. You don't always have to think of it yourself, but if you want to, do it. Next, sweet potato and a red yam. These babies right here, okay? These right here, bake them in the oven, okay? Choose whichever one you like. You want to wash it off, okay? You can put a little olive oil on it after you wash it off, okay? Wash it, put some olive oil on it, and put it in the oven. Bake it on like 350, seem like everything goes in 350. And you put it in the oven, okay? In like a glass pan, okay? I'm trying to get away from that Teflon mess. But put it there, all right, in the pan. And you bake this until it's soft. Sugar, let me tell you, baby, these babies are good. Had me some last night. You can also cube them, chop them up into squares, and put them into the pan with some olive oil and bake them until they're soft. Maybe have a little brown on them. Ooh, let me tell you, it's a different way of satisfying your sweet tooth, okay? That's what you want to do. So what are some alternatives to the sweets, to the sugar, the bag of sugar? There's raw honey, there's Manuka honey, there is something called monk fruit, M-O-N-K fruit. You want to get that. Monk fruit is pretty good. It's very mild. Okay, but I do like honey and raw honey. I like the Manuka. It's a little more expensive, but it's a very healthy honey. Some people have tried date sugar and stevia. I don't really deal with those. Don't really quite understand them, but you can try it. There's also coconut sugar, I think. I don't deal with that either. I've never tried it, but I hear people rant and rave about it. But the point is that getting away from that white processed refined sugar that comes in that bag, you know what I'm talking about, and thinking about your health. Leave that mess alone. You want a healthy brain. You want good, healthy joints. You want a healthy memory, okay? You want a healthy memory. You want to reduce those headaches. Have you noticed that when you eat sugary treats, okay, or sugary cereals or the breads, you might notice, like I did, okay, is that you're going to be mucousy, right? You're going to have slight headaches. You're going to have brain fog, be real slow thinking, processing, right? Your memory is not going to be as sharp. It's going to be a little bit slower, okay? Your stomach may not feel all that well. Leave that sugar alone and see what happens, okay? So focus on what you can have, the different things I shared with you today, from the fruits to the yams, the red yam and the sweet potato, right? To getting you a mature date, taking that seed out, right? Get your mature date in you. Focusing on the raisins and the mixture with nuts, walnuts, and things like that. Focus on what you can have, okay? And then you won't be missing that other mess, okay? So just wanted to share that with you. Take care of yourself. Take care of that brain, people. 40-year-olds, people with traumatic brain injuries, it's very important that you do that. Don't wait until later on in life, you heading down the road towards Alzheimer's and dementia, okay? And you scared. Now you got to try to reverse that, okay? It takes a little bit more time, take a little bit more effort, you know, but start now, okay? Just wanted to share that with you. Hopefully this is quick enough. So until next time, guys, love your body. Take care of your body, okay? This brain is part of your body, all right? And remember, the answers are truly in the earth. Peace.